Hi, this is James again from www.megalife21.com, hardest hitting internet talk radio show on the planet, and I'm also here representing Newsletter Censored, founded in 1977 by the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman. I am here at the Newsletter Censored Research Center in northeastern New Jersey, and I am continuing with certain subjects. Before I mentioned deception in advertising and the auto industry diagnostics hookup, with the machine where they rip you off for a lot of money and don't even fix the car. All right, now I'm going to mention something. Did you know that, well, first of all, this video was recorded at the beginning of March of 2009. This past Monday, an asteroid, approximately the size of the asteroid that hit Siberia many years ago, that super devastating asteroid that wiped out life and trees for a huge area, absolutely huge area. Well, this type of asteroid passed Earth this past Monday. The asteroid is named DD45, and it was just 48,800 miles from the Earth, approximately the same distance as a satellite. Guess what? We read it, the staff here, we read it on the Colombian News, a publication called El Tiempo, okay, online. It was not in any of the American news media. It wasn't on Yahoo News. We did find it on in the Boston Herald. It was in the Boston Herald. But it's funny how the American news media keeps people in the dark. To me, this is pretty important. Not the felony charges of Chris Brown that beat the hell out of his girlfriend Rihanna, who, by the way, still loves him and took him back. That's not important. Our very survival is important. I just want to let you people know how, the American news media did not mention this asteroid. It came very close to Earth, and it was a killer asteroid. Okay, something to think about. Okay, last, I want to talk about my conservative uncle. Now, he mentioned some babble about, Obama, usually complaints, of course, because the neoconservatives lost control of Washington. So what I told him was, well, my main concern now is health care and getting some form of national health care, socialized medicine, similar to Canada and Europe, since most Americans, well, at least the poor and the lower middle class, don't have any health care at all. Okay, and the answer from the neoconservatives, like Senator Boehner and the big fat stupid idiot windbag there, Rush Limbaugh, their answer is that no, national health care is not the answer. Socialized medicine is not the answer. The answer is that we have affordable health care for all Americans. Now, what is affordable health care? The crap that most companies are offering people here, like in the New York metro area. I think it's one person mentioned it. It was Aetna EPO or something like that, where they only pay up to like $1,500 for the whole year, $1,500 or so for the whole year. Now that is microscopic when it comes to today's medical costs. So is that what they mean by affordable health care? Anyway, conservative uncle answers me back and says that us Democrats just like to blame other people for the problems of this country, and that everybody has the opportunity to make their own life, to be financially independent on their own. They have all these opportunities because they're living in the United States, and blah, 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 blah. And if you don't make it, if you're not financially independent and you can't put money away for your retirement, and you can't pay for your own health insurance, and you can't pay for your own everything, it's your own fault. according to the neoconservatives, according to my uncle, it's our own fault. Interesting. He forgets the fact that poor people need breaks in life in order to make it in this day and age. Now, and then I told him, well, you know, job market is pretty much in the sewer, you know, the outsourcing of jobs, and there are no jobs out there. Even people with fantastic resumes can't find a job. Higher level unemployed people, higher end unemployed people can't find a job. And he keeps on coming back with this, you know, oh, if you don't make it in America, it's your own fault. It's your own fault. Now, Reverend Bill was telling me before about a statement he made. He said that my mind is being poisoned by the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman and newsletter Censored. Like, I don't have my own mind. Like, I can't make my own decisions, right? And the fact is, he had no legitimate comeback. He had no legitimate evidence to support the neoconservative side of this matter. You know, all they could say is, well, if you don't make it, it's your own fault, because we have all these opportunities in America to be totally self-sufficient. Forget about the silver spooners. You know, all the people born into family businesses and everything. Forget about them. You know, he's talking about how life was in the United States probably in the 1960s, maybe the mid to early 1960s, and before that, 1950s, you know, the Beaver Cleaver days, when, you know, the times when the economy was really booming and you could buy a car for $2,500, like I was discussing with Bill. Now, you were telling me something about Uncle Phil's, conservative uncle's mumbo jumbo in the email.
In the email?
Yeah, like all that.
No, I don't remember what it said in the email, but I was.
No, him.
I was wondering, what does your uncle live on today?
He lives on a big fat retirement nest egg.
Pension and Social Security.
Well, he owned before he retired. He owned his own electronics components, electronics company that had government contracts, military contracts. He was like the owner of such a business, and before that,
so
he was
he
vice
made it
president.
on his own, right? He didn't have any help from the government. They just gave him contracts. Right?
Well, he started. I believe he graduated from Miami School of Engineering, electronic engineering. He worked for Westinghouse at one time. He worked his way up to being a vice president or co-chairman of some company, and then he had a partner, and he retired from a company that he owned, I guess 50% of. His partner owned the other half, and he had a nice and he invested money in real estate all over, and stocks. He owned a lot of stocks, and he took a huge hit with the last crash, but he owned a lot of stocks and real estate.
Okay, so what if he would have lost his pension like a lot of people have done? You know, and was forced to live on Social Security.
Yeah,
would he be talking like he's talking now?
No.
I mean, all of that could have happened.
I mean, shit does happen, especially nowadays with established people.
But the people you're talking about, that you're referring to as neoconservatives, they don't believe that things just happen. They believe that you bring them about.
Yeah, if you have success.
Like the poor are poor because they're lazy.
Yeah.
You know, they want to sit around all day long on a curb eating watermelon.
Yeah, it's your own fault. You're a lazy lout. You don't want to pull yourself up by that bootstrap crap.
Yeah.
It's your own fault. Self-induced.
What about these people who, like they did in the Great Depression, and I'm sure it's happened today, some people who were worth millions and millions, and they lost it all, and they commit suicide.
Right, exactly.
I mean, if all of that stuff was true, that you can make it on your own and this, that, wouldn't they want to, start over again and make millions again?
Right.
But no, they lost it all, and then they killed themselves.
That's true. And the neoconservatives, a lot of them are always trying to preach the Bible, like you were.
Well, they marry the two. They marry capitalism and the Bible.
But they don't know the verses of the Bible. They don't know the Bible.
No.
Because if they knew the Bible, they would see that throughout the Bible, competition, free market capitalism, and things like that are of the devil, the devil's economics. Not God's economics. God's economics is give to the poor.